Hey everyone, it's Kayla here, and today I'm sharing a layout and process video for Aardvark Gifts and Crafts. I'm going to be using the Hearth and Home collection by Simple Stories. Now I mentioned last week in my video that I thought this collection would match the colours in my cats really well. So I thought I'd give that a go this week, and I pulled out a photograph of my youngest cat. And this was taken last year, shortly after she came to live with us. And we actually thought at the time that we was getting a male kitten. To later find out that she was female, which I have scrapped already, the story behind all that. But at this point, obviously, we did think that she was a he. So, so in this photo, obviously, when I come to do my journaling, I will document the fact that she was Max on here, because at this time she was Max, and she was the most adorable little kitten. She really was. She was absolutely gorgeous. And in this photo, she's laid on my lap, on her back, cuddling her little mouse. And it's just a really, really cute photo. And yeah, I think this was the photo actually I used to share on Facebook that we'd got a new addition in the family. She is absolutely adorable. I mean, she's a little terror now, but at this time she was just so snuggly and so cute. And she would just fall asleep snuggling up to me, and I absolutely loved it. Now I decided to bring in one of the frames for this collection. I have the frames, the 12x12 papers, the 12x12 sticker sheet, the foam titles, and the chipboard for this collection. Oh, and the die cuts as well. So I decided to bring in one of the frames. Now, I've had Simple Stories frames before in the past, and I found that they was very, very large, but now they don't seem to be as big, and I'm really pleased about that. There is a couple of larger ones, but obviously they can be quite easily cut down and tucked in as layering pieces. But I have used this frame as a full frame, and it's in the shape of a house, and it's in the beautiful wood grain that runs throughout this collection. Now I picked this gorgeous green pattern paper, and it's a tone-on-tone with some leaves, and I've also pulled in just a small strip, because I don't want to use it all at once, of the gorgeous wood grain paper, which I'm going to layer on the side there. I am looking at embellishments now and bringing in a few things, trying to build up some clusters around my photo. I wanted the main cluster to be around my photograph and the frame. So I'm pulling in some florals. I've also got some, it's actually some sort of plant in a plant pot, but by tucking it behind my photograph, and I'm going to layer on some other embellishments as well, it'll just look like some leaves sticking out. I've added some more leaves at the top, which is half of the wreath that I used last week. When I'm tucking embellishments behind a photograph, I will cut them in half, so that I can use them on another layout as well. I have pulled in one of the little birds. I just thought that was really cute. And I'm going to sit that on the roof of the house. And I'm going to go with the Happy Together as my title for this page. When we first got Moxie, when she was Max, she was obsessed with this little mouse. It was actually a keyring, and I'd cut the keyring off, so it was just the plushie. And she played with this mouse and snuggled this mouse all the time. And it looks really big against her on this photo, but it's actually so tiny. And now that she's like a fully grown cat, she's not as interested in the mouse. Now and again, she'll throw it around, but she doesn't play with it as much as she used to when she was little. So yeah, I'm going to go with the Happy Together as my title, because obviously she did love her little mouse at this time. And for quite a number of months she played with this mouse. So yeah, so I really love this photo, and it's just so cute because she's snuggling her mouse. I'm going to layer in one of the cut apart tags behind my cluster. I have brought some pops of black into this layout because my cat, she's a torty in colour. She has a lot of black and brindley colours to her fur, so bringing in the black just ties it all in nicely. I now have skipped forward and I have stuck everything down. I didn't feel you needed to watch me stick everything down. I did distress the edges of my papers and also the tag and a few of the phrase stickers. And I also added a cluster in at the top. I felt like I needed something up there to kind of balance out the page. And then I finished off with a couple of the foam hearts added to my clusters, and I'm going to add some gold splatters of Jen Hadfield's Gold Mist, and this is just from my stash. And that finishes it off beautifully, and I'm so pleased with how this page has turned out. I'm so pleased to have this photo scrapped and now in my albums because it's the most adorable photo ever of my youngest cat. Thank you for watching, and I should be back again next week with another layout using this collection.